Hey guys, so today's look will not be a makeup tutorial. Today's video will be a favorites. So I've tried to make this video a couple different times and it hasn't worked out in my favor. So tonight we're just gonna get right in it. My favorite brow product, Anastasia Dip Brow. Color is in dark brown. I always use the number 12 brush. Holy Grail. On the go, I will use the Maybelline New York medium brown definer brown. That's my eyebrows. That's it. Moving on to eyeshadow primers. Eyeshadow primers. Where did it go? Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I use it all the time. For some reason, I can't find it in front of me. My second best, I'm sorry, I won't lie. My norm is Painterly Paint Pot. If I'm going out, I will use Painterly Paint Pot or I will use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Painterly Paint Pot looks like this. Well, I've used the hell out of it, but that's what it looks like. And that's what the bottom looks like. That or I will use in a pinch if I want to add some extra oomph to my base. I will use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I also have it in black and a brown. Anything that you find will make your eyeshadow pop. On that same note, I also use the Too Faced Glitter Glue all the time. This, I will say I've had it for at least a year and a little bit goes a long way. A year later, I don't find that it's working any less. So it might be a little pricey, but it's worth the investment. So yeah, those are my primers. Face primer. I have to say, my Nivea Post-Shave Balm, I love this. I love the way it smells. It smells like a man. It goes away. But a part of it is because when I started using it, ever since then, it reminds me of when I first started using it. So it's a little bit of, I don't know, it makes me remember it. It makes me remember a time. I don't know if even that makes sense. But I love the way it smells. And it reminds me of the first time I started using it. So I love this. I know that lately I've been using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. I believe this was in my Sephora Play box, and I notice when I do use this on my pores that it does make me less shiny. So it kind of is like a comparison to the Benefit Porefessional. So I do like this. I would entertain getting this in a full size. So I do like this. And I do still like my Nivea Post-Shave Balm. And this is under 10 bucks at your local pharmacy, supermarket, wherever you can find Nivea products, they have this. So try it out if you haven't. And if you don't like it, save the receipt and just return it. Because that's what I do. Sponges. Sponges, 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 or beauty brushes, if you will. Beauty blender I now use for my powder, and I use the Real Technique sponge for my foundation, concealer, those kind of things if I feel the need. And I've recently discovered the MODA brushes. It comes in a set of 4. Let me grab the third, and then let me try to find the 4th. Where is it? Where is the 4th? Shit. Where's the 4th? Where is the 4th? It's probably right in front of me the whole time. 4th. These brushes were under $17 at Walmart. I use this one for my foundation and this one for my concealer. This one I used to brush up my nose contour and my nose highlight. So for $17, These brushes work like butter and they blend like a dream. I'd highly recommend them. So, and I mean, who doesn't love pretty brushes? I mean, they're like prismatic, MODA prismatic brushes. And if you don't like them, return them. That's all I have to say. My next favorites are Ardell Lashes, Demi Wispies, Double Demi Wispies, Wispies, and then most recently I found a brand called Andrea Lashes. The style I'm wearing tonight is number 92. And someone said to me tonight that they didn't even realize I had fake lashes on. For any of you falsy wearers, that's probably the best compliment you can have all night. For me, I don't want anyone to like see that I'm wearing falsies, like for it to be blatantly obvious that I'm wearing falsies. I don't prefer it. That's just my style. So number 92s is what I'm wearing this evening. They are perfect. They blend in nicely. I'm still wearing them now. They are tapered towards the inside and then they flutter out towards the end, and they have these particular lashes are double, I don't know how do you say it. They're like a double layer. It's not just one flat layer, they're double layered. If you haven't seen it, check out my previous videos. I believe I also talked about it on my Snapchat. So if you saw that Snapchat, these are the ones I'm talking about. These are the lashes that'll change your life. And at CVS, they were buy one, get one. So I bought one and got one for free. And if you don't like them, the wonderful thing about CVS is you can return them. And by the way, it's St. Patty's Day. So my next fave is the set of brushes I got for Real Techniques. I bought these brushes from, I believe, Walmart, and they came with a little cute flippy holder thing where you can set the brushes. I put it away. I can see where it is. I just don't use it because I have my brushes in containers. But this is a great brush. This is the base shadow brush. This brush, the deluxe crease brush. I've used this in multiple videos. Love this brush. And this small essential crease brush is awesome for blending tiny crevices, if you will. And then it came with these three brushes. So I feel like this was maybe 20 bucks or less. I can't remember, but this is a great brush set to have. Real Techniques brushes are awesome. If you haven't seen these and you want to try a brush set, try this brush set out. And worst case, return it if you don't like it. I love returning stuff if I don't like it. Why should I have to keep it? I don't. CVS, Walmart, Rite Aid, return it. If you're not from this area, then I'm sure your local stores have a return policy that would adhere to makeup, returns, and all that good stuff. So make sure you pay attention to that when you're buying new products. The next product I want to talk about is Milani. Milani stepped up their game in 2017 with a new line of products. I don't have them all. I have a handful, which includes the Make It Last spray. It includes the highlighter. This is 01. It includes the contour and highlight cream and liquid duo. I've yet to use the highlight. I did use the contour. And this wonderful retouch and erase concealer. And I've used their foundations in multiple videos. So all of those products that I've just mentioned are worth the purchase. If you don't like them, return them. But I don't think you'll be disappointed in that product, especially the concealer. The concealer is wonderful. I have no complaints about the concealer. I have no complaints about the highlight. Even the setting spray smells wonderful. You've seen me use this in my other videos. If you haven't, then check out my other videos. But even the blush from Milani, again, this one is Rose d'Oro. I've used this in my other videos. I also have Luminoso. They're great products. If you haven't had a chance to check out the Milani product line, I would highly recommend them. And I'm picky about certain things. The lipsticks, Milani lipsticks, are bomb. Their matte lipsticks are bomb. The lip liners are also bomb. So if you hadn't had a chance to check them out, I would say to check them out when you get a moment. And if you don't like them and you get them from, like, say, CVS, Rite Aid, or even Walgreens, return them. I would never tell you to buy something and then just stick with it. I don't think anyone should have to keep something that they don't like. That's one of the things I love about CVS. If you have a CVS in your area, you can return it after using it and just say you did not like it and get something else. Store credit always works. I don't need my money back because I'll end up just buying something else from CVS. Diapers, wipes, hair dye, whatever it is. But I would highly recommend checking Milani's product line out. Last but not least, for this video, I'm going to talk about setting powders. So I have the Airspun setting powder, I have Laura Mercier setting powder, I have MAC's Prep and Prime setting powder. So this is the Airspun, this is Laura Mercier, and this is the MAC Transparent Finishing Powder. I love them all. If I want to go somewhere extra special, and I'm going somewhere extra special, I should say, I'll use this one. If I'm going just out, I'll use the Laura Mercier. For videos, I will also use Laura Mercier and the Airspun. And even just for whatever, I'll use the Airspun. It doesn't really matter. I don't have like, oh no, I won't use the Airspun for this, or I won't use the Airspun for that. All three of these are a great setting powder, and I would say for under $10, this is a great purchase. Prep and Prime is pricey, and so is Laura Mercier. So if you are on a budget, Airspun would not be a bad choice. So these are my setting powders, my favorites. My favorite lash glue, Duo. I thought the House of Lashes was my life until I started using it and it did not set. It just stayed tacky. I don't know if it was, I got the mini set, so I don't know if it was, maybe it was just what I got. I have no idea. But I find that I am most happy with my Duo glue in clear, and that's it. That's all I have to say. Duo glue, my favorite eyelash glue so far. Face palettes. I have two favorites. My two favorites. The Cheekathon palette. I don't think anything can beat this palette so far. If you've never used Hoola, you should use Hoola, which is right here. Dallas is my favorite blush, and this one is Coralista, which I also use. I mix the two, and I also love the brush that it comes with. This is the brush that it comes with. It's just so easy to carve out those cheekbones. So if you are hesitant, I would say to get it. I love this palette, and it smells awesome. It reminds me of the summertime because that's when I got it and that's when I started using it. So I love the Benefit Cheekathon palette. The next palette I love is the Becca by Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette has 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. Woohoo! I love it. There's not enough I can say about this. It has a, oh Jesus, a pink shimmery blush, a matte darker blush, and a brighter matte blush, and your 2 highlighters. You can use this face palette any which way you want it, and the fact that it comes with a mirror is even better. So those are my 2 favorite face palettes. So those are my favorites, and soon I'll have a throwaways or giveaways video on the things that aren't on the top of my list. I'm sure we all have a couple of those. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give me some feedback and comments below, and thank you as always for watching Beauty by Lydia B.